Potato. Hello. Okay, I sound like a dweeb.
No, you don't.
Hi guys, I'm James Murphy, aka the TVC Powerbox. Welcome in.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the Powerbox's live broadcast show tonight. It is
37 minutes past 7.
broadcast number 81.
Michelle the Toy, welcome.
Yeah, Michelle.
I get
Hello, Michelle. Hello, my sissy.
Hello my sissy.
See, Michelle.
Michelle the Toy, een van my ex-meisies se name was Michelle geweest. En dan van was ook de Toy. Dis hoekom ek gedog het ek het jou geken nou die dag. Nou sy het my iets gesê van de Toy beteken jy's van die dak af. So van daar af maak ek 'n grap daaroor. So as jy ooit hoor ek praat van die dak af, dis nie hele grappig nie. Okay, guys, today's the 24th of July 2018. We've got 7 days left of this. Now it's crunch time. Crunch, crunch, crunch. Hello, my beautiful wife. This is for brother Pritam Kumar. If you see this video, you can see I finally got my hair cut again. And I also got a nice little design put in my hair. I think that looks quite good.
Michelle, as jy kan jy dalk James nommer of my nommer vat, dan sal ek of James met jou gesels. Ja, kan niks aan ek verder sê. Oor wat jy gevra het.
Okay. Hi Ron. Is reg James, ek is van die dak af. Okay. Okay, so let's go to the topic at hand tonight. This is my broadcast number 81. I'm 19 broadcasts left, and then I'm broadcast 100. Yippee! You know, guys, in total, my mom is now on broadcast 112. Her laptop
would have been a hell of a lot more.
It would have been a bit more now, but my mom's laptop is busy mucking around with it, but she will be getting another one within the next 2 or 3 days.
And I'm taking this one in tomorrow to go and see what it is. I think it's got a virus.
Okay, so my mom will try and go live tonight. We'll try, but don't have the laptop will allow her.
If it won't, I'll see if I can do it through my phone.
Okay. So, in any case, my mom is on broadcast 112. Tonight will be 112th broadcast. This is my 81st broadcast. In total, my mom and I has been in 193 broadcasts because we've been sharing. I've been with my mom since she first started broadcasting. She's been with me since I first started broadcasting. We're always part of each other's shows. So I see it as the duo, we have done, I think, the most broadcasts. We 7 broadcasts left, and in between my mom and myself, we've been part of 200 broadcasts. That's a lot of broadcasts. And we'll do anything for TVs.
And I'm 2 people away from having 400 subscribers.
That's nice. That's lovely. Okay. As a lot of you guys know, that I've purchased some things with TVC over the last couple of weeks. The car will also be running soon, and I will post a pre-recorded video on YouTube.
I'll drive it. Nothing.
Of the car driving. I don't have a driver's license yet, so my mom will be the one who drives the car, but I will post a video of the car in motion driving.
There's another one bought with TVC.
There's another thing bought with TVC today. Nice. Well, this is actually a deal I've been trying to close for a while. This is brand new, out of the box.
And it's mine.
And I gave it to my mom because my mom deserves it.
Good boy.
And then my mom decided to give me this amazing haircut.
So one hand washes the other.
Yeah. So I gave this to my mom, and my mom decided to give me an amazing haircut. Okay. But in any case, I'm busy working on repairing my car with full TVC. Because if the car is purchased with full TVC, to repair it with full TVC will mean that it's a TVC car. I will have a TVC branded sticker put on my bumper of my car. I have put other rims on the car. I'm just waiting for some other parts, and then my car should be working. Okay, but now, other than that, a lot of you also know that I'm busy starting up a TVC merchant shop. Now, with some things that's happened around here, I've got about 7 or 8 devices already for the TVC merchant shop. I'm just waiting for more because I want to launch in October. Hopefully within the first week of October, that I can launch my merchant shop. It might not be a physical shop, but I'll be running the shop from home. Because I've worked out it will work out cheap on my pocket, and I can bring out a better profit that way.
Yeah, they can purchase it through your online, and then you can send it to them to courier.
I will sell items from the things sold that will be sold for TVC, and 50% sold for cash, to get money in to go to bigger suppliers to buy a big amount of stock. So my plans are busy working quite well, or our plans are busy working quite well. Oof, sorry, I'm gonna have to sneeze.
Broadcast is.
Okay, it doesn't look like the sneeze is going to be coming down.
Or yet.
Okay. Sorry, guys. I didn't mean to sneeze, but unfortunately, when that happens, you just got to let it flow. Now, there's been a couple of blogs that was posted in the last couple of days, which I want to review and go over. So I'm going to bring my laptop closer to me. And I'm going to screen share.
Send a bit right now.
You also.
Phew, what's happening?
Okie dokie. Okie.
Because whatever you want to do in TBC is in your hands. You have the power. You have got to reach your own destiny. And there's also something Randy said in his show tonight. Weigh your pros and cons, like he was giving the same flashlight on the left hand and the same, and then in the right hand. And then it's the negative in the left hand and the positive in the right hand. But you know what? You need to make sure that you always attract positive things around you and positive people and positive attitude and a positive outlook. Because if you do not have that, then you are making yourself fall short of your destiny. And your destiny is in your hands. You have the power. I have the power. So yeah, that was just something I was going to just say while James was going to the blog. And our angel sister says, you are so funny, Boot.
Yeah, I see. So I know I'm funny. I'm so funny. I'm so corny. My mom should have called me Billy.
And then Ron says, well, that's what I'm talking about. More merchants. Yes, Ron, I must agree.
That's what we need, more merchants. Okay. So, it came out on the 20th. This is 4 days ago. French send button meeting starts this Tuesday. It's a send button meeting made in French, hosted by Dan Iwa. Wait. Yeah, Dan Iwa.
Yeah, Dan Iwa.
Then we've got...
No, Mbe Derek.
Oh, Mbe Derek. Sorry, I get confused between the two. Would an extra $100 a day make a real difference in your life? He has also a video that you guys should go and watch. This is a video about Bitcoin Randy himself, TVC Randy. Then it says, it's easy to trust a person that speaks from their heart on a video broadcast, and people buy from people they trust. This is also an amazing video, and I suggest you guys go and watch it. Yes, congratulating Paul Fisher on his 100th broadcast. Use screen sharing to get paid like a pro. I'm not going to read the article because I'm sure a lot of you guys have already read through this. But there is, it says, use screen sharing and get paid like a pro. There it shows a laptop, tablet, and a cellular device. So here's a blog you guys should go and read. July 23rd, 2018, send button meeting for English starts now. It was yesterday. Urgent. Cast your votes now for your favorite TBC toolbox. The contest is coming to an end soon. I wonder how many of you has got your toolbox. But this is Bitcoin Scott Thumb, and then he has also read, because look, a lot of you guys are supposed to have been reading the blog, so you guys will know about the blogs.
And we only have half an hour.
And we also only have half an hour, but there will be one or two that I will read. Yeah, is speak what you want into existence. This is a video about Stephen Covey, also that you guys should go and watch. The metamorphosis.
Metamorphosis.
Yeah, the metamorphosis of TBC into Kringle promotion.
Now, metamorphosis is what? Going from one
thing to another.
changing into something different.
Now, this is a blog I will read. Is there anyone legitimately selling $8.5 million whole TBC coins within the TBC community? No. That's a lot of money on a new idea about money. And technology and community, both with many rough edges still. In a world that still largely believes in perceived reality of scarcity, $8.5 million is too much money to risk on us at this time, under the circumstances of today. On the other hand, one Kringle coin in the TBC009.net wallet is only about $8.50 right now, and that is affordable for the entire world population, right? Yep. So you are not really selling TBC now, are you? No, you're selling Kringle coins, and that is the truth. You are selling the small change of TBC called Kringles, like the cents of dollars, because the dollars have become too expensive to sell. That's the beauty of a digital money. The code works the same when you move fractions of coins around the world as you would when you would move whole coins around. It is painless. The point to money is that the recognized value is used as a medium of exchange. We all look at the current price charts to recognize the established and valid value of our coins. Have you noticed that the billioncoin.info has been gutted of most of the content that was there before? You cannot even log into it anymore. It is a shell of its former self. I knew long ago this day would come, that we need to stop promoting TBC and to completely focus on our promotions and selling TBC coins instead. Yet another future purpose will be served within this transition. The elite will one day put their attention on TBC only to discover a shell of a website. And I hope it will slow them down from any planned attacks on us. They'll be looking for the caterpillar while we have already become the butterfly. The info war with the elite will come. So don't be surprised by that. We just need to do a much better job in unifying the whole TBC community and stamp out stupidity as fast as we can when we discover it within our rank and file. Do we find the content that was once on the main TBC website? It has all been moved over to Kringle Cash under info in the TBC menu. In the menu, we have seriously transformed. Our content is all on our new website at kringle.cash. Kringle coins have a new logo design. We have a completely new blockchain and a wallet system for our coins. And now we measure the value of our coins in gold instead of euros. And other memberships now grow with paid members instead of just email verified. It is easier to get people to believe in Kringle coins versus TBC coin, and we are seeing our members earn great cash flow from their Kringle sales. A massive growth campaign will be launched soon to keep the community on track with the objective of reaching 1 billion paid members. You can now see the total members on the Kringle Cash back office dashboard. There you can see, welcome to Kringle.cash, total members 3,291,787. Okay, those are very good members. Okay, and then it says the 24th July 24th, 2018, send button meeting for French starts now. Okay, so now I'm going to stop screen sharing.
Michelle says, yeah, we must still discuss the topic of last night where we left off by putting heads together.
Yes, and that I'm going to get to now. You know, I just want to stress a point.
Not that. Not the sniffing.
It's true. You know, when TVC started, you could sell off whole coins, right? Because the coin value was at a low enough price. Now that the coin value is over 8.5 million US dollars, you don't just want to find someone to sell a coin, to want to buy a coin from you. Well, I have a bit of a secret with that. There is a possible sale for me and my family to sell one whole TVC coin. It's a guy I've been working with for the last 2 to 3 weeks, and it's going to be a complete Bitcoin transaction. I receive the Bitcoin, he receives the one TVC coin. Works out to around about 1,303 Bitcoins. But it's something that I'm working on. It's for him a done deal, but there is a bit of problems with the Bitcoin service up in India. But this will be a testimonial that I will post once I have received it, because that is a major sum of money.
And there's steps to follow in order for that to actually commence.
Yes.
Carry on, go through to the end.
So it's a big transaction, and I'll have to communicate with the commissioner about it. But once it's all done and dusted, there will be a testimonial posted about it for sure. Okay, and Michelle, Sissy, Michelle Latoy, you said there that we must still talk about it, what we spoke about last night. Yes, we must. Because, you know, if I can get 100 TVC members for South Africa to come together at one spot, whether you come from Durban, Cape Town, Eastern Cape, Western Cape, Lesotho, Botswana, it's all in the South African
Make it
continent.
not for one day, for a weekend.
If we can get a weekend where we can get 100 people together, that's all members of TVC, and we go there with ideas. It doesn't have to be anything written on paper, but it can be all up here. We can have one person who sits and writes things down. If I have one idea and everyone's got their own idea, then we put all of the ideas together and to form one bigger idea.
Yeah, make it like a cyclic cascanadas or a family outing or camping.
Yeah, it can be something, but yeah, that's something that we will have to discuss and we will have to plan.
A fun day.
Make it a fun day, and ways of means of marketing as well. Not marketing TVC to one another, but educating one another on your marketing skills and what is your approach when you market TVC to people. Cool. Who said Joanne? Cook and jelly, Joel. Cook and jelly. Yeah, cook and jelly, Joel.
Cool bananas.
Cool bananas. Yeah, just like the key story. I will never forget the key story.
Boy.
Yeah, but in any case, if we can get together, even if it's just 100 members, it doesn't have to be all 60,000. If you can get 100 members together sharing ideas and sharing their skills that they have obtained with TVC, we're sharing with one another, we're helping one another, and we make it one, instead of I have my 10, my mom has her 10, why don't we all make it, we've got our own group, and it's a group of 100 people who always work with each other, and then each of us have our own members underneath us that we join to the group. We can work that on a cash flow system. There is so many ideas that I have with TVC, but I need people to believe in my ideas, like the merchant shop. I have to purchase items from people who are in TVC, like tablets, cell phones, laptops, computers, TVs, gaming consoles, gadgets, anything electrical. I have to meet up with TVC members, speak to them, give them my idea, purchase items from them for my stock purposes. Because for the first couple of weeks, I will have to run my merchant shop as a second-hand shop, because there's no money to buy from cash right now. Yeah, okay, I can find suppliers who accept TBC, but in our country, we've got mostly Indians, not Indians, but Pakistanis, who have the big supply chains, who can supply me with the stock required. They do not believe in interest-bearing investments. And no matter how you would explain TBC to a Pakistani or a Muslim, they do not all of them, some of them, or most of them, they see it as it's an investment that is interest bearing and it's against their religion, so they will not use it. And if I can get them to join, yes, then we'll have thousands of people to come and bring me stock. But unfortunately, they're not interested due to the fact is they see it as an interest-bearing product. Like you won't see a Muslim or a Pakistani go to the bank and put $100,000 in a bank and let it draw 5% interest per annum. They will take $100,000 and put it on their mattress. They will not make the money grow because it's against their religion.
And then after that get together of the 100 people in TBC, then you go your separate ways to come back to another gathering. But with those ideas, you get to illuminate that you go back to. So it's like a chain reaction.
Yes, like what my mom says is true. Like with the Muslims now, if you can get them to join, there is maybe a few of them that has joined. You'll get some that don't follow their religion, that follow a different religion. You get some that follow their normal birth religion.
Thanks, Ron. Ron says, I wish I was there with you guys.
Ron, my mom and I've got so much ideas. We can talk from 6 o'clock in the morning till 6 o'clock in the morning and we're still not finished. There's so much. So yeah, we've got a lot of ideas and a lot of dreams. We just need someone to believe in us so that we can help start our own dreams. Like a merchant shop is something that we've been wanting to do since last year. And now we're actually putting it into progress and into motion. Yes, we know it's going to take some time. With the Pakistanis and Muslims that don't believe in interest-bearing investments, they will not join TBC. So the stock requirements needed for a merchant shop is unfortunately a bit difficult.
But no task is not done without effort. You need to put effort behind everything that you do. And you need to have faith in what you're doing, especially when it comes to faith in TBC. You got to have faith in TBC and faith in yourself.
Ja. Nou Michelle, ek weet daarvan. Joanne het gesê of white elephants. Yeah, and like as I say white elephants, you've posted it.
White elephants.
She's done as well. It's also a project that I'm getting working in conjunction with my plans and my ideas. And it's also something I want to branch out into. We stay in Middelburg in a farming mining community in Mpumalanga region. Middelburg is a big little town, but we're living right next door to Witbank. And Witbank is one of the biggest towns in Mpumalanga. Now, people in Middelburg and Mpumalanga and Witbank, they are...
Yeah, we know she started the white elephants, and I know she does well in everything she does. Because our Joanne Gardner is a 1 in a quadrillion billion kind of woman.
Yes.
It will happen. Marketing is where it is at.
Yes, true.
You know, Ron, a lot of people don't, it's not that they don't see it, I don't know how to explain it, but the faith in each other as human beings, as in brothers and sisters, as in community members, there isn't that connection that we had when we were still kids. I don't know if you can remember when you were a kid. You used to enjoy life and you used to mingle and play outside. You don't have that anymore. And I think that's what's wrong with society today. Is nobody is interacting with everybody. They say, okay, let's meet up. And the guy says, okay, when can we Skype? What about one-on-one?
Yeah, I like Skype and Facebook call and video calling. It's nice. But
it's great.
It doesn't bring you to the person that you actually want to be with.
What about this?
Yeah, physical contact. See, what we are all talking about here is all great and well. But you can't just only have one person or two people believing in the goals and the purpose. Like I stated earlier, we are living in Middelburg, a small mining community. This is people who know about hard work, working on farms and underground on mines. They won't go take their hard-earned cash and put it into something that they think is not guaranteed anything to them. No matter how we market, no matter how we speak about it. They don't want to be part of it because they say they've got no guarantee.
Sorry guys, getting phone calls in. That never stops.
Okay, so yeah, like I said, we can't have one or two people that believes in the dream and the purpose of TBC. We've got to have a group of hundreds and thousands of people that believe. If I can have 150 people or 200 people that believes in TBC to join in our little town, Middelburg, if 200 people, Middelburg has got a population of around about 75,000.
I don't know about those figures.
But if I can get out of that 75,000 people, 200 people to believe in TBC, join, sell their things for TBC to me, let me purchase it from them, let's work together as a team.
People are going to see it.
Then there'll be a lot more people than just the 200 that will join. But currently, we've got about 10 people in TBC in our little town. I know of people who's moved out to different towns. Most of them is in Joburg or Nelspruit or in other towns. And we've joined a lot of people into TBC. In our town, Middelburg, there's about 10 members that we've all brought. Other people are not interested, but we never stopped. We still market. We still go out and tell them about TBC. But we get a lot of people that come and we tell them about TBC. They will join. But they don't live in Durban or Cape Town. I've got 3 of my very colored friends who come from Durban, but they stayed here in the town where we're currently living, and they worked in the power station. So all their family members in Durban has joined TBC.
So we've got a lot of traveling that we do.
So when we've got the wheels that's working, then there will be a lot of traveling to do.
That's okay.
But if I can have 100 people in Middelburg to be in TBC instead of 10, then there's 100 people that believe in the dream of TBC. And then that 100 people tomorrow can be 200 people. And the next day can be 400 people. So our numbers will then grow in our little town.
Which will then add to the TBC community globally.
Yeah, and then also you've got some people who refuse to educate themselves.
They see the billion coin and that's it.
They see billion coin.
Klaar.
Print. They don't see end global poverty,
abundance.
They don't see that. They just see ding, 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 ding. Oh, I've got money. And some of our personal members that we have joined to TBC is also. And we go to them. We speak to them on a daily basis on WhatsApp, Facebook, face-to-face, whenever we see them in town. We give them all news and info on TBC. They are educated just as far as we are educated at TBC. Go out and spread the word. But they say, but I don't know a lot of people. Then if you check Facebook, but there you visiting with 100 of your friends.
Yes, Ron, we are busy. We're actually seeing some TBC members that was actually orphans, leads from admin next week.
Yeah, we've got 3 people we need to see tomorrow. The following day, I think there's also another 2 or 3.
There's been orphans that's come to our house, thanks to the admin, the leads.
I've got a guy from Durban that wants to come up to my house in about 2 to 3 weeks. So yeah, look, we are very busy.
It's all about how you bring yourself out to people.
But how do you don't go out and tell people, no, I do this and I do that. Because if I'm sitting here and I'm saying, no, I'll tell TBC to 5 or 10 people a day, and I get one person to join
TBC
every
can
day,
make you rich.
TBC will make you rich. No, 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 blah, 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 blah. You know what? I can sit and talk from the time I wake up till the time I go to bed about TBC. And everything I talk about, you can hear. I've got spunk. I'm excited. I'm happy. I love TBC. You can hear how much I am in love with TBC. It's the same with my mother. That's how it's supposed to be. Not no, you must listen, dude. Join TBC. You'll have a lot of money. No, sorry, dude. That's not how you do it.
And you know why we're in love with TBC the way we are? Because we are in love with humanity. We want to end this global poverty.
Like I said, I don't care about the money.
Neither do I.
The money is a bonus. But helping the people, ending global poverty, healing the world, that's what's important to me. That's what's important to my mother.
Your trust and respect to us and to each other is more valuable than money.
You know, I got a person the other day that asked me, how much referrals do you have? And I say, no, I've got about 103, 104. They say, but you're always busy. So then who are you always talking to? So I said, my referrals. So they asked me, so how much referrals do you have in total? So I say, well, you would take about, between my mom and I, about 5,000. They're like, but why don't you have it on your back office? I said, because we're not stingy. We let people sign up under other people's links. Like, I'll make it that if I sign up people to TBC, they sign up on my link. If I constantly doing that, I'm going to have way too much coins in my TBC wallet. I don't need so much.
Abundance?
You know, I've already got abundance of coins in my wallet. I think 16 coins is more than enough currently.
Why don't we have abundance of life and love?
Yeah. If I had 2 coins in my wallet, it would be more than enough. If I had half a coin in my wallet, it would be more than enough. I don't get in my wallet. I just want to get a lot of people to join TBC. So what I do is, I've got a list of all of my referrals links and our referrals links. And we've make it on a spreadsheet, and I said, okay, this person's got 100 referrals, this person 100, this person 100. Okay, so now the next person must get this. This person's maybe got 15. Okay, I'll give you another 85. Then you're on 100. Next person, okay, I'll give you another 30. Then you're on 100. I do that to help people. You know, I've got 100 referrals. I've purchased TBC. And I didn't purchase TBC with cash. I offered services to people, and they paid me in TBC. That's how I purchased TBC. Because I didn't want to go out and purchase TBC with cash. I wanted to offer someone a service, and I offered them a service to fix their car, and they paid me in TBC more than once. I think twice or 3 times. But that's how it's supposed to be done. I've accepted TBC for mechanical repairs. I've used TBC to pay for service repairs, electrical repairs.
That's a different kind of cash flow.
That's a different kind of cash flow. You know, yeah, you got coins going from wallet to wallet.
That's a TBC cash flow. A coin in TBC cash flow.
Yeah, you know what? You might not be holding physical paper in your hands, but you're holding something more valuable in your wallet. And that's how I see it. That's why I'm not worried about cash flow. Because what is in my TBC wallet right now, to me, that is more valuable than any piece of paper that I will ever own that states, okay, this is $100.
Before you can have the cash flow, you need to have a basis of a strong amount of people backing you, so that the work between, it's like a company. Work as a company, work together. At the present moment, your cash flow is there. Now you're going to build your cash flow up to meet up with the surrounding people. So then your cash flow will start sounding like a symphony.
You know what? I was brought up, me as a child and us as a family, we never had lots of money where we could have whatever we wanted, whenever we wanted. You know, I don't have that mommy, daddy kind of money. I've got that, you better hustle or I won't have any money. That's what I have. My whole life, my mom's whole life. But you know what? To tell you guys the honest truth, I've never worried about money. Because I know that I will have the right amount. That whatever I need, the right amount will come my way.
God always provides. Do you have feed?
God always provides. God won't. If I go and pray to God and say, Lord, please give me $100 million, and 2 days later I get $5. You know, I can't be angry to God for giving me $5.
Giving you what you need.
God gave me what I needed. So let's say this is $100 million and this little sticky paper is $5. You know, this can do a lot more than this, but this can maybe get me a loaf of bread and something to eat. That's how I've learned about life. That's how my mom taught me. Don't wish for the millions. Just wish to have enough to get by.
And don't forget your fellow human. We are there.
You know, I was working from the age of 16. I started my first job. I didn't even have an ID book yet. I didn't even have my identity booklet.
What the governments give.
What the governments give. I just had a piece of paper stating I applied for an ID. That I got a job. My first salary for the whole week was, I think, 230 Rand at 16 years old. And I got it. It was given to me in a little envelope. I didn't even open that envelope. I took it from work, put it in my pocket. I walked home and I gave it to my mom like that. I didn't even know how much money was in there until my mom opened it up. Then we moved from that town to another town, and I worked on and off for 2 years at another grocer shop. And I was earning, I think it was 430, 450 Rand a week. Now, if you earn 450 Rand a week, you're getting paid an illegal salary. Then I was working for a company. Now I'm 20 years old, turning 21, and I'm working for a company, earning my own salary. I'm paying rent, and I'm still keeping some money of my own. No, I was earning peanuts for food slogging the job.
Tired, unhappy.
Always tired. In the beginning, I wasn't unhappy, but I started becoming unhappy when I figured out that I'm being used and abused. But even though I was earning peanuts, after I paid my rent, I didn't have a lot left for myself, but I was living with my parents. Myself was used for just normal general things like if I wanted a pie, I could get. If I wanted some sweets, I could get myself. If I wanted a packet of smokes or whatever. I would walk in, but there's a guy that needs some food. I'd give him $5 or $10. So, dude, look, go get yourself something to eat. You know, they say, give little, you will be rewarded much. But if you take much, you will be rewarded little. And it states so in the Bible. I'm going to have to stop my...
If I'm able to go live.
If my mom can go live tonight, we'll continue. If not, we'll continue tomorrow night.
No, and if I cannot go live, guys, it's not me thingy magic laptop thing. But it will get sorted.
Yes. So, guys, I'm going to say ciao for now.
Thank you so much.
You guys must enjoy your evening. Thanks to Michelle the Toy. Thanks to my wonderful sissy, Michelle. Thanks to my wife. Thanks to Ron Wolseley. And everyone else who will watch this. Who will watch this after it's been uploaded. Guys, I love you all. Remember, GAP, God always provides. Ciao, ciao for now, guys.
Love you guys.
Love you, boy.